gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. My name is Anthony and I've been keeping fish and shrimp for almost 12 years now. Recently I moved to a new place, so I had to sell all my previous equipment, and it wasn't up until recently that I started setting up these new tanks. They're actually shrimp only tanks. In the future I'm planning to set up fish tanks as well. So it'll be a really good opportunity for you to see how I do things. I'm thinking of sharing with you some tips, tricks and information on how to keep, breed fish and shrimp, how to propagate plants, how to aquascape your aquarium so that they look nice. And in the meantime, we're gonna get our hands dirty and get into some do-it-yourself projects. So stick around, subscribe and hit the bell button to receive any notification for updates. And now let's go and see my tanks. So guys, I'm not gonna go in depth, but rather briefly show you the two tanks. So this is my 90-liter tank. I started this tank with 33 crystal red shrimp. Soon after, I started having snow whites, goldens and some red balls, as it seems that some of the parent crystal reds had these genes from their ancestors. As this colony started growing, I decided to sell the excess and tried to get into selective breeding and thus obtain crystal reds of higher grades. Last Christmas my partner got me a female blue bolt extreme and a male King Kong extreme, among other things of course. The female blue bolt managed to breed with a male golden or snow white, I think, so the offspring are mainly white with only a tiny shade of blue on their head, which you can actually hardly see. The male King Kong died, but I was quite lucky because he managed to breed with a couple of female crystal reds, and I believe that you can actually see them over here, and that's actually the female blue bolt hiding under the Indian almond leaf. So guys, this is my big tank. Its maximum capacity is 250 liters. However, I never go to the top. I always go up to this point, which is 165 liters capacity. As you can see, there are 4 partitions in here. Each partition has a 15 centimeter hole, and that makes all of them connected into one big tank. However, separated with mesh on each hole. So my first partition is where I keep snow whites and goldens. The second partition is where I keep the shrimp, which I believe came from the female blue bolt. The partition in the middle at the moment is being utilized over here to grow some plants, and this is where we're gonna put the King Kong babies, the shrimplets. At the moment you might be able to see a few crystal reds in here. Well, when they were really young they managed to go through the mesh, so they're actually growing in here, but we're gonna remove them. In this partition I'm keeping my high-grade crystal reds, and in this partition is where I keep my low-grade crystal reds. So more on my tanks and equipment in the videos to come. See you in the next video. Ciao.